What's up, guys? Welcome back to more Twin Wrestle Pod. And today we are going to be doing our predictions for AEW Forbidden Door tomorrow. So, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe down below so we can get these videos out to more people such as yourselves who enjoy wrestling content like me. Enjoy the videos that I'm making here. Alright, so with that out the way, man, let's get into Forbidden Door. Before I do, SmackDown was an awesome show last night. MSG, the crowd, made that show what it was, and that segment with the Bloodline. Bravo. I'll get into that into a separate video, and that will line up well with my Roman Reigns video I'm working on. But let's get into AEW Forbidden Door. Now, this card, man. This is has a mix of New Japan and CMLL, I believe, right? Both companies are in there with AEW, and we have a total card of 13 matches. I want to say I'm gonna count them out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the main card. And then we have 3 on the 0 hour kickoff show. Alright, man. So, I'm going to make this quick. This show is probably going to run super long based on how many matches we have here. So, let's get into it. Let's start with the 0 hour kickoff show. We have the team of the Lucha Bros and Mystico taking on Titan, Hiromu Takahashi, and Yota Tsuji. I don't want to butcher his name, Yota Tsuji. And I expect the Lucha Bros and Mystico to go over in this matchup. I don't know too much about Titan. Hiromu Takahashi, I know who it is, but everybody else I don't know from New Japan. But I'm taking the Lucha Bros and Mystico in this matchup. This will be the first time we're able to see Lucha Bros and Mystico on a Forbidden Door show. I know it's a lot of political things that plague, like CMLL being able to be eligible for Forbidden Door, and it's the first time we'll see that. So I'm gonna take the Lucha Bros in this one, man. Then we have Chris Statlander and Momo Watanabe versus Willow Nightingale and Tam Nakano. I don't know. This match seems like it's up in the air to me, man, because you have Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale on both sides of the spectrum here, and they going to face in the next round of the On Women's Cup, the On Heart Cup on the women's side. So I think you give Willow Nightingale and them to win here because I think Chris Statlander will beat Willow Nightingale in the next round. So I'm gonna take the team of Willow Nightingale and Tam Nakano to pick up the win in the 0 hour kickoff show, and we're gonna finish up with the match I'm looking forward to seeing. I like the Lucha Bros match too, but in terms of the story, I like this match. So, final match on the 0 hour kickoff show, we have the On Heart Cup tournament quarterfinal match with a rematch with Saraya taking on Mariah May. And as we know, Saraya beat Mariah May probably like 4 to 6 or 7 weeks ago, and the whole internet world a fucking severe storm just went off once Mariah May lost. But Mariah May, don't worry, she's going to get her win back tonight, and she's going to win the Owen Hart Cup for the women's side. Period, point blank. But I'm taking Mariah May. This is a no-brainer here. Saraya is designed to put Mariah May over. That's why she had to win previously when these two met. But different result, Mariah May wins this matchup. So I'm excited for that matchup. And the 0 hour is not a bad list of matches. Like, none of these matches you should skip over to watch. And previous pay-per-views, you can skip a couple matches on the 0 hour show, but this one I would say don't skip any. I think all 3 matches are pretty solid going into the 0 hour, which should kick off about, I would say probably 7, maybe 7 o'clock, that sort of deal. So I would say watch those matches. And okay, we're going to get to the main card now. Have 10 matches on the main card, and we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up to the top, okay? So the first match they have listed on here is the Young Bucks and Kazuchika Okada taking on the Acclaimed and Hiroshi Tanahashi. I'm intrigued by this match. I'm looking forward to this match just simply because we have two familiar foes in Okada and Tanahashi in this match. That's the only reason I'm looking forward to this match. Everybody else, I can care less about. The Acclaimed, they ain't as over as they were previously. The Young Bucks, I can do without. I don't really care whether they did or not. But I'm loving the work that Okada is doing with the Elite. The whole shut up bitches or bitches. Everything he does, the fake rainmaker, then does the finger. I'm loving everything Okada brings to the table when it comes to his work as a heel with the Elite. And I want to see him and Hiroshi Tanahashi face off again. So I'm looking forward to the match specifically for those two. And I think the Elite will win this match. I think Hiroshi Tanahashi will eat the pinfall, and I think Okada will pin him to win the match for his team. So I'm taking the team of the Elite to win this match. We have fucking learning tree. We have Chris Jericho, Big Bill, and a mystery partner versus Samoa Joe, Hook, Katsuyori, Shibata in a 6-man tag match, I presume. Trio of Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata. Pretty solid, pretty cool. Don't really care for the learning tree as much. And they're gonna have a mystery partner on I want to say on Dynamite this past week. Chris Jericho tried to get Minoru Suzuki to be his partner, but Minoru Suzuki said he don't want nothing to do with Chris Jericho or the fucking learning tree. So good on Minoru Suzuki. And I came out of that segment a little confused, but Suzuki said he wanted to face Jericho for the FTW championship at Forbidden Door. So there is no update on that, or whether they're gonna do it or not, or they're gonna do it tonight on Collision. I doubt that. But as it turns out, man, we still have a 6-man tag team match listed. So I'm gonna just go with that. I'm just gonna take the team of Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata for the win here. Unless they doing what they always do when they add Shibata in these matches, which is to put him in a match so he can eat the pinfall, which I'm not a fan of that all the time. Some of the time it's like blatant obvious, but this match I'm not really a fan of that. So I would take them in this match. But I can see fucking Jericho and Learning Tree picking up the win. But it all depends on who their mystery partner is. But I'm going to stick with Samoa Joe and Hook now. I think they need to win more than anything. Next matchup we got is MJF versus Heichero. And I just watched this guy, Heichero, face Daddy Magic on Rampage last night. And boy, what the fuck was that match? He was hitting Daddy Magic with some stiff ass shots in that match. I was looking like I know Daddy Magic was fucking. He looked like he was pissed a little bit. But being professional, you know what I'm saying? He was going with the flow and shit. I don't know, man. I just think if his match with Daddy Magic is a symbol of what we're gonna get from this guy, I'm not looking forward to this match, and I do not like this matchup for MJF, just based on what dude just previously had yesterday with Daddy Magic. Cause I felt watching that match, man, he was a little too damn fast. Like he wasn't slowing down. He was trying to get everything in so quick, and then he was delivering some stiff ass shots, which is okay in wrestling to an extent, but not all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take MJF because MJF, he ain't nobody beating him at this point. Just came back at Double or Nothing, had his first match against Roosh 2 weeks ago, and you ain't beating MJF. Sorry, brother, you ain't. But don't let this matchup for MJF. But I'm still taking MJF because it's a no-brainer. All right, next matchup we got is Sabre Jr. versus Orange Cassidy. Now, Sabre Jr. been on the last couple Forbidden Doors. I think his last one he fought Danielson, he lost, and then the one before that he might have been. And no, he might have. One of them he was in the Fatal 4-Way with Shibata, Daniel Garcia, and I forget who the third person was. I can't remember. But it was him, Sabre, Garcia, and somebody else in a Fatal 4-Way. And they had a pretty good match, but he still lost that match. And I think he lost against Danielson as well. So I think coming into this match, Orange Cassidy just had a feud with Trent Beretta, which it seemed went no fucking where, and it seemed like it was pointless because Trent Beretta hasn't been on TV ever since. I just watched a segment on Wednesday with Orange Cassidy and everybody involved in this shit. That segment did not need to be on Dynamite. They introduced Ishii. He came out, and you had the Undisputed Kingdom. You had the dude Gabe Kidd from New Japan. Like you just had a whole lot of shit going on in that segment. I think that segment wasn't needed at all, to be honest. But I want to take Sabre Jr. here. He got to get his first win on AEW pay per view because he hasn't had one, at least to my knowledge. So I'm gonna take Sabre Jr. in this matchup here over Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy don't lose nothing losing here. He won his feud against Trent Beretta, so he's due for a loss. So put Zack Sabre over in this matchup. It's gonna be a great match. I don't think it's gonna be as good as Orange Cassidy's match was with Will Ospreay, but I think it's gonna be a good match nonetheless. So I'm gonna still take Zack Sabre Jr. All right. Then we have the On Heart Cup tournament quarterfinal match between Bryan Danielson and Shingo Takagi. Now, this match I'm looking forward to. I like Shingo Takagi. We don't get to see him that much when AEW New Japan do link up and the Forbidden Doors open per se. We always see the usuals where there's Naito, Tanahashi, Okada's now with the company, and we see them a lot, you know. So we don't get to see Takagi that much. So I'm excited for this matchup. But with the On Heart Cup and these two being in there, it's kind of obvious Bryan Danielson's going to win this. So I'm taking Bryan Danielson in this matchup. But I expect this match to be a very good match with Danielson and Takagi in there. So I'm looking forward to this match. This is one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most. Alright, we got the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship matchup with the champion Jon Moxley defending his championship against Tetsuya Naito. I recently read something a couple days ago where Naito said if he loses to Jon Moxley might as well take his spot in the climax. So I said, I think I'm going to take Naito in this matchup just because I think Naito needs this win more than Moxley does. Moxley has, since winning the championship, he hasn't really lost. Beat Hobbs got hurt. He beat Takeshita, which was a surprise to me. Then he had that match with Rocky Romero the next week, and that was a no-brainer. And his team just won on Dynamite. So Moxley is due for a loss here. And maybe we get some back between these two going back and forth because Moxley don't need to be on Dynamite TV as much. You can save his slot for other people coming up on the rise. So I'm going to take Naito in this match. Should be a good match between these two. These two have worked before a couple times, so I expect nothing different. But I'm going to take Naito. But I wouldn't be surprised if Moxley do win. But I'm going to take Naito. Alright. In this matchup, we have the AEW TBS and New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Championship match. Damn, that's a lot. So we have the TBS title on the line and the New Japan Strong Women's Championship on the line with Mercedes Mone versus Stephanie Vaquer. Now, just based on what's on the line in this match, you can make a decision on who is going to win this match. I think it's a no-brainer who's going to win this match. Especially now that we got both of these titles on the line, especially the New Japan Pro Wrestling Women's Championship, the strong one on the line. When that champion was originally created for Mercedes Mone, but she couldn't win it against Willow because she messed up her ankle. So I expect no other result than Mercedes Mone going over her. And she even said it in the promo. The title was made for her, specifically for her, and she's supposed to be the first ever New Japan Pro Wrestling Women's Strong Champ. So she's going to make just doing that promise, and she will be Stephanie Vaquer. I'm interested to see this match because I haven't really seen that much of Stephanie Vaquer. I don't know how good she is in the ring. I've never seen her that much. But I have to probably go out and go watch her match with Mercedes the first time they fought sometime last year. So I'm going to take Mercedes Mone, and I'm going to get more hip to Stephanie Vaquer soon. But I'm going Mercedes Mone. All right. AEW Women's World Championship match. We have Toni Storm versus Mina Shirakawa. I like this matchup. This is like one of the matches I'm looking forward to as well, just because of the story. with Mariah May. Everybody involved in this storyline is doing fabulous work. Whether it's Mina, whether it's Toni Storm, whether it's Mariah May, and the tug of war they playing with Mariah May, like what side Mariah May is going to be on. It's fantastic, man. It's wonderful storytelling from AEW. So I tip my cap to them, give them credit for that. I'm gonna taste Toni Storm in this one. Toni Storm's not losing that championship until we get to Wembley, so I'm gonna take Toni there. And this match all hinges on what Mariah May does and what the finish will be. Do she help Toni Storm defeat Mina or not? So that's the intriguing part. But I'm going with Toni Storm. She won't lose that championship until August. All right. So TNT Championship Ladder Match. We have Jack Perry versus Lio Rush versus Dante Martin versus Mark Briscoe versus Konosuke Takeshita and El Phantasmo. And no matter who's in this match, personally, at first, I wanted Takeshita to win this match. Cause I'm just like, man, like, what are we doing, bro? Like, it's been so long. He went heel, bro, beat Kenny Omega back to back, bro. Then we're just off of TV. They done nothing with him. Then we go to Double or Nothing. He loses to Moxley. I'm my hands on my head like this. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, Takeshita is so fucking talented, and he has yet to win like a top tier match, bro, on a pay-per-view, man. Fuck, man. It just gets frustrating when you see the talent and the talent not being utilized. But you can do process of elimination here. Dante Martin is not going to win this match. He's in this match to serve as the high flyer, which is not a bad role. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes great in this matchup. Mark Briscoe is the Ring of Honor World Champ, so he's not winning. Lio Rush just came in, so I think it's reported that he's going to do more appearances for AEW. But how could you not do Jack Perry in this match, man? How could you not? You had everybody else in the Elite holding the championship. You got Okada as the Continental Champ. You have the Young Bucks as the Tag Team Champs. So why not Jack Perry be the TNT Champ and everybody in the Elite hold gold? So how could you not go here? I'm going to take Jack Perry. If Jack Perry don't win, which I will be surprised, I'm going to go with my original pick, Takeshita. But we'll see, man. So Jack Perry's number 1 for me, and Takeshita is number 2. I just feel if they give it to Takeshita, you will have a direction for him, man. So I hope I'm wrong. I hope Takeshita wins. But he's my second pick. I'm going to go with Jack Perry, though. All right. Now we get on to the main event. I have the AEW World Championship matchup with Swerve Strickland defending his AEW World Championship against AEW International Champ Will Ospreay, Aerial Assassin. This match, I'm looking forward to most. To be honest, this is my number 1 match that I'm looking forward to. This is Swerve's first main event. This is his first. I ain't gonna say true caliber World Heavyweight Champion contender, because people he faced prior were not necessarily World Championship contender besides Christian, but Will Ospreay is that guy. He's the top baby face. Swerve, him and Swerve are top 3 baby faces in the company. So this is going to be a great matchup. I'm liking the story between these two. Will Ospreay is, I ain't gonna say getting cocky, but you know, to come out there last week and say to Daniel Garcia he's going to offer up the International Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship at Beach Break, just really dismissing Swerve and not taking Swerve seriously. When Swerve already told him you have to be willing to sacrifice everything and do the little things and go over the edge just a little bit just to win this championship. And Swerve said he's not, I don't think Ospreay's ready for that. And I agree with Swerve. Because you see it in Ospreay's matches where he's hesitant to do the Tiger Driver 96, or just because of what he did to Danielson at was it Dynasty? Since they had that match at Dynasty, but I don't think he's ready for Swerve, man. And this is the potential to get a trilogy match out of this. I think this is heading toward a trilogy. But we'll see, man. We'll see the direction Tony Khan goes. I wouldn't do the MJF versus Will Ospreay match as soon as Wembley. I wouldn't do that personally. I know that's what everybody thinking they should do, but I wouldn't do that. You have the potential to have a match here, have a match at Wembley, and have a match at the next pay-per-view, whether that's All In or what. No. We'll see. But I'm taking Swerve. Swerve got to win this. This is his first main event pay-per-view match as the champ. So, and what a way to put him on top than by him beating Will Ospreay. I hope it's not by shitty means like Swerve cheating, because Swerve don't need to cheat to beat him personally. Me personally, I don't think Swerve need to cheat to beat him. So I'm gonna take Swerve. Gonna be an outstanding match, and it's gonna be a long card, but I expect some great matches out of this whole card. So we'll see, man. I know this went kind of long because it's 13 matches, but hope you enjoy the show like I'm going to enjoy the show. I'm going to make sure I have me some cold to drink and some warm to eat. And we'll talk about this stuff probably the day after the pay-per-view. So next time, man, if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. It's the Twin Russell Pod, man, and I am out. Y'all take it easy, bro.